Japan's 4 seasons are distinct. I will introduce the characteristics of each season. We will also introduce clothing, holidays, and events in Japan for each season, so please use it as a reference. In Japan, there is also a card game called Hanafuda, similar to Western playing cards. There are 48 cards, consisting of 12 months of flowers times 4 types, and Japanese plants and animals are depicted on them. I learned the name Nintendo from the company name written on this Hanafuda deck. Like playing cards, there are various ways to play. It also appears in the anime movie Summer Wars, so please take a look. These are the highest and lowest temperatures for each region. There is a considerable difference in temperatures between Hokkaido, Honshu, and Okinawa. In Honshu, the temperature difference is slightly more pronounced in the west than in the east. Typhoons occur on average 3 to 5 times per month during the 4 months from July to October. In addition to outdoor events, they can also affect transportation systems. In Japan, there's a period called Suyu when it continues to rain. It is not heavy rain, but it feels like there are few sunny days. When this period ends, summer is in full swing. The rainy season starts from the south of the archipelago, with Okinawa in mid-May, Honshu in mid-June, and there is no rainy season in Hokkaido. It lasts for about a month and a half. In Japan, there are cities that dominate the top 3 in the world rankings for snowfall, so those planning to visit rural areas should check past data from the Meteorological Agency and the latest weather forecasts. It rarely snows or accumulates around Shibuya in Tokyo. The further north you go, the more snow there is, and the Sea of Japan side has a lot of snow. Sperm. April, May, and June are the typical spring months in Japan. April can still have cold days, so it is good to add a jacket to light clothing. It is the most comfortable time of the year. April, May, and June are the typical spring months in Japan. April can still have cold days, so it is good to add a jacket to light clothing. It is the most comfortable time of the year. From the end of March to the beginning of April, cherry blossoms reach full bloom all over the country. In Japan, the weather forecast also announces the cherry blossom front. This is information about the blooming and full bloom periods of cherry blossoms. It gradually moves northward from the warm south. We go to see the cherry blossoms according to the full bloom information for each region. In Japan, there's a proverb that says, "A fool cuts cherry trees. A fool does not cut plum trees." Cherry trees are not cut because cutting them can allow bacteria to enter and cause them to rot. On the other hand, if plum trees are not pruned, their branches will grow too wildly, causing problems such as branches breaking. This means that the education of children and subordinates is not all the same, and it has to be tailored to each person. It is a proverb that naturally describes the characteristics of such plants, but I think foreigners do not know it. In overseas videos, you may see scenes where people cut or break branches while viewing cherry blossoms, but this affects the tree itself, so let's refrain from doing it. May 5th is a holiday called Children's Day. Formally, it is called Tango no Seku, and it is a celebration for boys. Girls are celebrated on a different day. At home, we display kabuto, raise carp streamers, and eat kashiwa mochi. I think carp streamers can be seen everywhere on this day. Summer. It is July, August, and September. In the Tokyo area, many schools have summer vacation from July 21st to August 31st. It is a time when the streets are full of students. Summers in Japan are hot and humid. In any case, we recommend wearing cool clothing. For this reason, air conditioning inside stores is often set quite strong, so please be careful. During this period, various summer festivals and fireworks displays are held all over the country, so it is a good idea to check in advance. Summer in Japan is very humid, so it feels hotter than you think. A thick handkerchief or towel to wipe your sweat is essential. Even Japanese people, many of them suffer from heat stroke every year, so in addition to keeping cool, don't forget to regularly stay hydrated. Please be especially careful with children. In addition to uchiwa and folding fans, recently everyone carries portable fans. You definitely need one of these. Enduring the heat is a dangerous act. Specialty workwear stores also sell clothes with ventilation fans. They are said to be quite cool, so I think it's worth trying them. The sunlight is strong. Please prepare items such as a hat, sunglasses, and sunscreen. July to October is also typhoon season, so please be careful. Be sure to check the weather forecast. In Japan, when summer comes, hiyashichuka starts to be served. Since it can only be eaten in summer, please be sure to try it. We also often eat summen in the summer. This one is almost just noodles, but it is very easy to eat during this season when your appetite decreases. Autumn. October, November, December. December might be winter. Recently, possibly due to the effects of global warming, there are quite a few hot days even in October because the late summer heat is severe. The basic outfit is thick clothing with a jacket. From late November to December, a winter coat is also essential. It is called clear autumn weather, the time when you can see the most beautiful blue sky. This is because it is dry under the influence of a moving high-pressure system, and there is little dust. In Japan, it is said to be the autumn of harvest, or the autumn of appetite, and it is a time when food is delicious. Chestnuts, persimmons, and mushrooms leave a strong impression. In Japan, we say momojigari and go to see the autumn leaves. Street trees are nice too, but at tourist spots, the scenery is superb. Many schools in the Tokyo suburbs have winter vacation from around December 25th to January 7th. Many companies have holidays from January 29th to January 3rd. The second Monday of October is Sports Day. In the past, it was on October 10th, and many schools held sports festivals on the nearby weekend days. But recently, due to the severe lingering summer heat and frequent rain, more schools are holding them in the spring. November 15th is Shichigo-san. Girls are celebrated at ages 3 and 7, and boys at age 5. They wear kimonos and visit shrines. Many children carry chitose ame, longevity candy. In order to welcome the new year on January 1st, feeling refreshed, large-scale cleaning is carried out in December at each household, company, school, and local government office. December 31st is called New Year's Eve, the day that marks the end of the year, and there are various events. It is often soba for dinner on December 31st. This is because of the desire to live simply and for a long time, symbolized by the saying, thin and long. For this reason, soba restaurants have long lines on December 31st. Recently, sukiyaki has become popular on New Year's Eve. At temples, the New Year's Eve bell is rung just before the year changes. It is rung 108 times because humans are said to have 108 earthly desires. There are also temples where the general public can participate. Since there are many worshippers waiting for the new year at the shrine even late at night, food stalls are set up, and some shrines hold events. Winter. January, February, March. It is cold, it is dry, and the wind is cold. In the old calendar, January was spring. Therefore, the character for spring is used here and there. The basic attire is thick clothing with a thick coat or down jacket. Recently, battery-powered heated clothing has also become more common. Disposable hand warmers are convenient on cold days. They are sold at convenience stores and drugstores. They are heating items that use the heat from the oxidation of iron. When it comes to flower viewing in Japan, cherry blossoms are famous, but in February, plums, and in March, peaches are at their best. They look similar to cherry blossoms, but if you are visiting Japan during this period, they are recommended. Various events are held in different places at 0:00 on January 1st. In Yokohama, ships all sound their whistles at the same time, and in Chinatown, firecrackers are set off. It is interesting to look into. From January 1st to January 3rd is called Sanganishi, and both schools and companies are closed, so it feels like a proper New Year's holiday. January 1st is called Ganten, and it is the first day of the year. Zoni and osechi ryori are standard dishes. Visiting a shrine for the first time in the new year is also an event during the first 3 days. People go to the shrine to pay their respects. Many women wear kimonos. About 3 million people visit Meiji Shrine. Osechi ryori are preserved foods prepared just before the new year so that one does not have to spend time cooking during the first 3 days. They are eaten continuously for these 3 days. It is seasoned strongly for preservation. In the past, it was made at home, but nowadays it is mainly sold by reservation. It is very expensive. There is a culture called otoshidama, it is a custom to give children pocket money in an odoshidama envelope. In addition to parents, grandparents, and relatives, it can also be given by older siblings or cousins with a significant age difference. Children are rich during this period. Most stores operate as usual until December 31st, but many department stores and supermarkets are closed on January 1st and 2. Many individual shops are closed until January 3rd. I think that other stores are often open as usual on January 1st as well. During the first 3 days of the new year, various stores sell lucky bags. The key point is that you cannot know the contents in advance, but they contain items worth more than the price. In the past, the purpose was to organize the store's inventory, but it doesn't seem to be the case recently. The products and prices during the bubble period were incredible. It is customary to eat nanakusa gayu, 7-herb rice porridge, on January 7th. It is a porridge made with wild herbs, called the 7 spring herbs. At supermarkets, this wild herb set is sold. January 11th is Kagami Biraki. It is the day to break the Kagami mochi that has been displayed since New Year's Day and eat it as oshiruko, sweet red bean soup with mochi. Because it would be wasteful, it is eaten instead of thrown away. The second Monday of January is Coming of Age Day. It used to be on January 15th. Men and women who are 20 years old dress up in kimonos or suits and participate in local events. There are various venues, including Tokyo Disneyland. Since winter is cold, hot pot dishes that warm the body are standard. There are not only sukiyaki and shabu-shabu, but also a wide variety of hot pot dishes. When it comes to Japanese heating appliances, it's the kotatsu. It seems that there are even stores in Tokyo where you can experience a kotatsu, so please be sure to try it. February 3rd is Setsubun. Roasted beans and demon masks are sold everywhere. Usually, the father plays the role of the demon, and the children throw beans at him. Beans are also scattered inside the house. March 3rd is called the Peach Festival, and it is a celebration for girls. It is not a public holiday. At home, it is customary to display hina dolls and eat hishi mochi and chirashi sushi. Hina dolls are also displayed in commercial facilities.